It is 6:43 right here on Morning Live. Welcome back. Now, separate ensemble work and joint ensemble work are some of the themes and subjects that internationally celebrated violinist Max Baillie and his father, Alexander Baillie, one of the world's foremost cellists, who have been focusing in their masterclass and workshops commissioned by the Johannesburg Philharmonic Orchestra in collaboration with the Quartet of Peace. Now, Max and Alexander Baillie now join me to tell us more about these workshops and masterclasses. Gentlemen, a very good morning and welcome to Morning Live.
Thank you very much.
Good morning.
Now, first of all, how did the idea of these masterclass and workshops come about? I'm going to start with you, Max.
Well, we've been brought here by Quartet of Peace, which is a fantastic organization. It's a string quartet of instruments that represent the 4 Nobel Peace Prize winners of South Africa. Okay. And the idea is that they're used to generate teaching and development of music for young people, classes, ensemble work, and today's concert at 5 o'clock is we're all coming together for a big play-in together with the Johannesburg Philharmonic, and we'd very much like everybody to come along and join us.
So what kind of themes or subjects will you be focusing on in these workshops?
Well, we play, today's piece is Grieg's Holberg Suite, and we're playing that with the children, with the young people. Students. They're students of, the youngest is what, 12, Max?
Yeah, that's right. It's a mix of ages. There are some younger students and there are also some professional teachers and professional players here. And sometimes the Quartet of Peace sends young musicians to go and study in other parts of the world and the UK, and sometimes they're bringing professionals such as ourselves to come here and teach.
Okay. So do you teach people from scratch, or do you simply fine-tune their skills?
Well, generally they're students who are taking lessons already, and there are some quite advanced people as well.
They can already play, and we begin already, we're well into the piece, and when we come together, we share our ideas, tell them how we think it should go, faster or slower, louder or softer, more expression, less expression.
Yeah. So I understand that there will be a free concert today.
Yes.
Tell us more about it.
It's at the Linda Auditorium in the Wasani block.
Okay.
5 o'clock, everybody's welcome.
Okay.
And it's free.
And the workshops, where are they held?
They're in the same building,
in the same building.
Smaller rooms. And the Joburg Philharmonic is also going to play, just to make up the picture complete. We've been playing the Brahms double concerto with the Johannesburg Philharmonic twice in concerts, and also in Durban, and we're going to play part of that piece during the concert this afternoon.
So what can you point out as the highlight of being part of this project?
Well, we're here on a kind of double mission. It's been really exciting to appear as soloists with the KwaZulu-Natal Philharmonic and here in Joburg with the Joburg Phil. And it's also really rewarding to have this chance to connect with the local educational community, the teachers, the students. So it's exciting to be back. I was here 2 years ago, also with the Quartet of Peace, giving workshops, and this is like a development. It's the next level, so hopefully we're going to return as well.
How is it like working with him? What have you learned from him?
Wow, well, that's a big question. I mean, we've been playing together for 30 years.
Really?
So, there's a very close bond, and in many ways, he's
older than he looks.
Right. So you and Max participated as soloists in the JPO's 2018 World Symphony Series summer season at the Linda Auditorium. Take us through that.
Well, the piece we played is a fantastic concerto by Brahms, and it's very unusual because it's got 2 soloists, a violin solo and a cello solo.
Wow.
And it's kind of unique. There's only the one of its kind.
Normally a concerto only has 1 soloist.
Right.
So you get the stage, you get to be the solo in the star. This is for 2 double stars.
It's big Austro-Hungarian, German romantic music. It's very bombastic, very lyrical, very virtuosic.
And the audience went wild. They loved the music.
I can imagine.
It's such an exciting piece.
I can imagine. So from where you're from, how would you compare the level of interest in this kind of music to South Africa?
Well, I live and work in Germany. I'm actually Scottish originally.
Okay.
It's a completely different world there, you know.
Really?
Here it's fantastic.
How so? How is it different?
Ah, well, Germany's the home of Brahms and the classical music. And what's so great about South Africa is the idea that you could have youth orchestras. There's such a wealth of talent here, so important. Now, you know, it's a sign of of a great city, that you've got a great symphony. The Johannesburg Philharmonic is back in business after a break, and now the future is secure, looking secure. And now it's youth orchestras, youth orchestras. It used to be join the army, see the world. Now it's join a youth orchestra. It's fantastic for the children to learn their people skills together with classical music, for instance.
Wow, fantastic stuff. Now, so what do you have up your sleeve? What are your plans with regards to music?
Well, it's a life that takes us all over the world. It's incredibly varied. I play lots of chamber music, occasionally as a solo artist. I work with musicians from all over the world. So I play a lot of very different kinds of music, not just classical music. So it's the plan is to continue with that, build on the projects that I've got going on at the moment, and yeah.
We both do a lot of teaching.
Okay.
The future is in the passing on of the skills.
Oh, okay. So what are you focusing on? Are you focusing on teaching or just playing music?
Well, as I say, we do both.
Okay.
The one-to-one relationship with the student is to try and share some skills so that something transfers to them while they're playing, and they think, oh wow, we got that from that guy who came and visited, and we leave it behind for them, and it grows with them.
Okay.
We share it.
Alex has a professorship in Germany. I don't have a fixed job as a teacher, but I play concerts mainly for a living, but I also work with the National Youth Orchestra in Britain, so I teach on courses from time to time. So it's kind of a regular part of my life.
All right. Gentlemen, keep mesmerizing them.
Thank you very
all the
much.
best in your endeavors.
Thanks for having us.
And thanks for coming through. Well, internationally celebrated violinist Max Baillie and his father, Alexander Baillie, one of the world's foremost cellists, speaking to us about the workshops and masterclass they are currently conducting at the Wozani Block Wits Education Campus in Parktown. Let's go for a break now.
Wow, you're cool.